I'm back. ... Missed you. Kiss, hug, kiss, hug, kiss, hug. Tenerife. ... brilliant. ... absolutely brilliant, exclamation mark. Still downloading the photos. 186 stunning sunsets. Bet you cannot wait to see them. Ha ha. ... ha. Delete ha. Delete ha. Susie, I really like your new profile picture. You look so good. You do not even look like you. Mike, woodwork. That's a great hobby idea. It's eco, it's organic. And also, I could do with a new shelf. I might need to capital F-I-T bloke, mischievous face, mischievous face. Hi, Tina. I am L8. Just TTT, and we can 747 it. Kiss, hug, soz. Hi, Lou. I went to woodwork, but I could not saw the bit of wood. Sad face, confused face. BTW, there were 30 women and only 2 men, both pensioners. Hi, guys, brilliant idea. Let's all go to IKEA. We'll be SOOO, much fun. 10 a.m, main doors. Be there or be a square shape. OMG, red alert, red alert. I have lost my makeup bag. This is a disaster of national proportion. WOT am I going to do? I cannot leave the house without my mascara because I look a right dog. Capital H-E-L-P, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Hi, Lou. Just started yoga classes. Bit strange. The teacher says he has been to India. But I am not so sure. Is it normal for them to take photographs? Question mark, question mark. Hi, Marvin. Why are you quietly ignoring my friendship request? Primary school was quite a while ago and it was only a small incident. Tina, I would love to join your group. Osama bin Laden is cute. Delete, delete, delete. Tina, he is cute, but it is so wrong on every level. Also, he's dead. Let's do our own group instead. Something to do with nature. Save the red squirrels. 10 a.m, Hyde Park, bring forks. We will kill all the grey squirrels and repopulate with the pretty red ones. And it'll be SOOO, much fun. Hi, Lou. Not going to yoga classes anymore. Doing it online instead. It's cheaper and safer. Tina, I have not heard from you for 2 hours, 46 minutes. Have I offended you? Question mark, question mark. Lucy, just joined one of those dating sites. Got a month's free subscription. Just got a wink. His name's Jeff. J-E-F-F. Such a chic spelling.
Ashley just updated his status to open to new experiences. Darren had an awesome workout at the gym about 2 hours ago. Me and Phil like this. Sandra saw a mouse in her room, oh shit, about 1 hour ago. Linda and Stephen are now married. 12 people like this. Natalie's on a boat via mobile web 56 minutes ago. Laura has lost her dog 53 minutes ago. Marjorie has just walked into a glass door. Darren has just created the group R.I.P. David, forever in our hearts. Ashley is devouring a cheesecake. Laura is commenting on Phil's photos. Marjorie and Phil are now friends. Darren likes this. Phil poked Darren. Laura is back online. Laura and Darren are now friends. Marjorie and Phil both joined the group. I make myself laugh. Darren and 23 others join this group. Ashley de-tagged himself from Laura's photo. Phil is offline. Marjorie and Darren are now friends. Laura requested Phil's friendship. Ashley was face raped. Marjorie was poked, Darren was poked, and Laura was poked. Phil just sent me a wink.
there is a message for you.
Kisses. I never really know how many kisses to put at the end of a message. It's a bit of a grey area for me, to be honest, because if I don't put any kisses, then it's a bit too cold and formal, and more than free, well, that's just a bit too needy, you know?
I'm in love. He's smooth, smart, sexy, reliable, and he's always on standby. He's super fast, and he always has an answer for me. He's silver, streamlined, and he lights up at night.
Dot, 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 dot. Why do I leave so much empty space behind? Is it because I have loads to say, or is it because I have nothing to say at all? Dot, dot, dot. I guess I always just really liked libraries and alone places, like galleries and theatres. So this is like a total joy, like some huge party where I can meet people without really having to meet them.
I've just rediscovered shopping. I think it's great now. I'll scroll through all these aisles, just admiring the immense shelves. This super highway of little smiling choices. To just a few of them, I'll give a little wink and a poke and a poke and a wink until I have this basket full of these really cute choices.
He made me feel special and confident and comfortable, so I thought, yeah, why not? He was always making me laugh. Colon, capital D, big laughing face. And then, when I got there, I realised he was carrying an extra 20 years and 20 pounds. Semicolon, 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 close bracket, close bracket, close bracket, winking face, winking face, winking face, colon, 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 P, 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 sticking your tongue out, sticking your tongue out, sticking your tongue out.
Name, Phil, Phil.
Donna, Donna, Donna.
Age, 39, 39.
23, 23, and 3 quarters.
Relationship status. Single.
Interested in men.
Fun-loving and cheerful.
First kiss. 13.
Best kisser, 1987.
Lost virginity. 16.
Interested in women with big tits, blonde hair.
Missionary position.
Athletic build.
Enjoys Photoshop.
Always pays on a date.
Would like to move to LA.
Favorite day. Valentine's Day.
New Year's Eve.
435 friends.
3,900.
Best friend. Hazel. Love pubs and clubs.
Gabby, graphic designer. I like to travel, but not too far.
Carol,
I'd like
27, office temp worker, loves custard creams and a morning latte.
Cynthia, 59, historic paint expert, looking for somebody to go rambling with, someone I can rely on.
Stephanie, a single mother looking for a single father. I'd like a man that's...
Valerie, 44, 2 grown-up daughters, got a bit of time on my hands and...
Optimistic, perky, 34 double D. You might be interested to know that
Brigitta, I'm Polish, blonde, long legs. I'm the woman of your dreams. I like rock and roll, favourite band, Led Zeppelin. I like doing puzzles and my mind is faster than my body. I'd like to meet a man with a big...
Penelope, a Christian woman. I don't normally do this kind of thing. It would be great if you were earning at least £60,000 a year or more.
Susie, 23, silly, swirly, giggly, girly, looking for easygoing guy, pubs, clubs, dining out, working marketing but not finding it that easy to market myself.
Donna, 23, Leo. I'm a keen figure skater and I love to read. Grazia, Heat, Vogue magazine, Laura.
Favourite book, 100 Years of Solitude. Favourite colour, green.
I like to eat raw meat.
I think it's good for you.
I'd like a manly man that isn't too manly, because I think I would find that intimidating. Someone that's really...
My name is Margie. I'm 39, working as an early morning cleaner so that I can pursue my daytime interest of crafts. Currently batik.
A gym goer, someone
with 2 arms and 2 legs.
No muffin tops, tall, and no saggy bottoms.
I don't mind if you're a bit disabled, because you've probably got a lot of personality.
He could be a footballer, or maybe a fireman, someone with loads of energy.
A man that is talented with his tongue.
A man that is just talented.
A man that's gay in every way, except for the fact he isn't.
A man who doesn't mind an Italian temper.
English road, a border road.
I met this guy called Darren. It's probably last summer now, I suppose. And when I started met him, I'd obviously already met him. I knew about him. I knew his background. You could say I knew he was a good bloke, and I wanted to kind of meet him proper, like face to face. And I knew that his mum worked in a fish and chip shop, and he was helping his sister with her school exams. So I knew he'd had a good upbringing, you know, and he had like good morals. And also, this is fairly spontaneous of me. It's not something I'd normally do, but like I just moved to the city, and my friends had started to drift away, and yeah, I suppose I needed a friend. So we decided to meet up, and I looked on his profile and it said, likes drinking with friends. And I've got this local pub of mine called the Black Swan, and you can't really go wrong with pubs. They're always a winner, and plus I didn't really know what to do on first times like this. I didn't have a clue, but we met up and it went well. It went like really well. We had a lot in common, and it just flowed, and he listened, and there was none of those like awkward silences at all. It was lovely, So we decided to meet up for a second time, and he posted something on my wall. He said, what was he? He went, sun is shining, fancy a picnic. Now, I'm not really a picnic kind of guy. It's not really my cup of tea, as they say. I kind of associate them with Pride and Prejudice affairs. They're a bit soppy, and romantic, and kind of Darcy and soggy paper plates. But I just thought, like, why not just go for it, try something new? So I was in the supermarket and I was like, what would you take to a picnic if you've never been to one? And I ended up just getting a bottle of Fanta and a loaf of bread, and he turns up with this massive cheese board selection pack with camembert and these organic strawberries. But what I realised is parks are so good for people watching. We saw this really endearing old couple, and there was just something about them. They were sat there on a Sunday afternoon, kind of minding their own business with their packed lunches, and you can tell an old couple have been in love all their life, and there's just that kind of contentment, and they got married when they were 21, and they're that in love that they don't have to talk. And I said to Darren, how lovely would that be to find something like that, find that love? And I found it strange. I was talking to a 27-year-old man about life plans and love, but it felt good, It felt normal. So we decided to go on a first date. Well, not a date. We just met up kind of normal, and it was his idea. He was doing his Sunday shop and wanted me to meet him at the supermarket, and it was at one of those Super Saver supermarkets, and it was actually at Lidl, and apparently they've got cafes nowadays. I didn't even know. So he turns up with all his big shopping bags, and I realised then you can tell so much about a person from what they buy. He had all this UHT whole milk and this massive sliced salami, and anyway, we had a really nice time. It was a good cafe, actually, top quality European products and sauerkraut. I'd never had that before. But I was looking at Darren and thinking what made him so special, and he's got these eyes, these proper piercing blue eyes that really look into you, proper into you, and every time he'd look at me, kind of make me feel like this 12-year-old schoolboy. I'd be like, stop it, stop looking at me. And he'd touch the back of my hand when I'd say something funny, and I was fair enough, but I suppose I just registered it. And then I thought back to our profiles, and I put open to new experiences and into new things, and I don't know whether he kind of misunderstood that, because I didn't want to lead him on. I didn't want to give him these kind of mixed signals, because he's a nice bloke, and I enjoyed spending time with him. And I come from a good family, each to their own. It's not like I'm homophobic. I don't even want to say that, because I'm not one of them. But he introduced me to things like picnics and Lidl. They've got such good savings there, it's ridiculous. Well, I suppose it made me question myself, you know. I didn't know whether I wanted that.
Jeff, so excited to get your email. It's like my first. Out of the 89,423 online tonight. Which kind of makes you like my virgin, in a way. Pest control. That's a fascinating career choice. Are you like the Bruce Willis of the rodent world? Also interesting to hear about your other pets. I had a cat once called Graham, but he died. Got really into taxidermy after that. www.stuffyourownpet.com. It's brilliant. Actually, he didn't come out so good, but you can still see it's him. You asked about family. Actually, they found me when I was 3 months old in a plastic bag. So anyway, I'm really into crafts. Currently batik and also candle making because of all the different colours. I love colour, Jeff. I love like pale, pale, pale pink next to like bright red. Or like dark maroon next to kind of like a flat powder blue. I love orange and white. And also yellow and white. It's such a fresh combination. Reminds me of like fried eggs and sunny days and happy things. I'm not boring you, am I, Jeff? So interested to hear about your passion for travel. Machu Picchu. Wow, that's far. I went to Provence once in France. It's actually a lot like England, it's just got different trees. But last year, I went to Chernobyl. It's quite quiet. But now all the people have gone, nature's doing really well. There's like these giant catfish in the cooling ponds. They're massive. They're like 12 foot long because they haven't got any predators. It's actually a bit spooky. I gotta say, Jeff, since I got back from Chernobyl, I felt an awful lot better about the rest of my life. Jeff? Jeff, are you away on one of your humanitarian aid trips? I do very much admire your charity work. It's just that I'd love to get an email. Kathmandu. Blimey, that was a long way to go on your bicycle. I mean, I'd have sponsored you at 50p, or £1, or £2, £4, £5 even. Jeff? Jeff, when you get back, do you think we could get together and play some of those duets you promised? Maybe drink some of that Rioja? Because according to the site, we're like an 80% affinity match, which is an amazing score. I'm not sad or anything, Jeff. I've had loads of winks. Jeff, is your server down? I know that 414 emails was quite a lot. I got a bit carried away because you were like my first and that. Jeff? Jeff? Jeff, where are you? I don't understand it. was such a beautiful email. Jeff, did you cut and paste that email out to like 100 different women just to see who you could get? Did you even write your own profile? Or did you pay someone like 50 quid to do it? Jeff, are you married? Have you got children? Are you even a man? Are you some member of the fucking Taliban? Have a laugh at my expense, because it's not funny. I'm never ever emailing you, ever, 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 ever again. Sad face, confused face, fucked off face, face that hasn't been fucking invented yet. Fuck off, Jeff! Jeff? Jeff, I had a couple of chinzanas and lemonade while I was watching Holby City, and I think I got a bit emotional. I think I just pressed send. Jeff, I see on your profile that you like Japanese girls. I could bend my knees. Jeff, I could be your geisha girl. I could put on my extra long dressing gown. Send some of that Jeff?
someone who's got simple needs. I want someone who can actually look me in the eye. Someone who makes me feel like I'm 16 again.
I want a family. I want someone with a large heart and large house.
I want someone that I can rely on.
Someone who lives on a canal boat.
Someone who hasn't got any ties, who can leave it all behind.
Someone I can laugh with.
Someone that can be patient whenever I need to cry.
Someone that likes toasting marshmallows in the night time and just talking about nothing.
Someone who's not too good to get grass stains.
Someone that will do my weekly big shop.
Someone that enjoys playing Scrabble.
Someone who'll pay for me to go into space.
Someone who I can just sit silently with.
Someone I can have sex with for longer than an hour.
Someone who could stand me for longer than an hour.
Someone who can stand up for themselves.
Someone who's not scared to be honest.
Someone with a hairy belly button.
Someone who can tell me to fuck off and actually mean it.
Who's older than me.
Who's younger than me.
Who's taller than me.
Who's like Johnny Depp and Brad Pitt all rolled into one.
A metrosexual man.
One of those straight guys that actually doesn't care what he looks like.
Someone who secretly loves Jeremy Kyle.
Who will tickle my forearm.
Someone I can watch endless episodes of Star Trek with.
You might get lucky, so get your best matching underwear on.
But don't wear too much makeup.
Just notice what she orders. You can tell a lot about a person from that.
But do not order complicated food, like lobster or spaghetti.
And if she offers to pay, just let her.
Make out like the last date was a total disaster, and it'll seem like this one's going better.
Oh, and don't drink too much and make a complete tit of yourself.
Google his name before you leave the house.
Also, apparently, if you cross your legs, you can look more educated.
And make sure you always pay for the taxi.
Don't leave 2 buttons undone. You are not Tom Jones.
Don't ever wear your nan's perfume.
Never talk about kids and family.
Never talk about reality TV.
And don't do cleavage and legs. It's too much.
Keep your eye up.
Oh, and check your breath just before you meet her.
Make some sounds like ooh, ah, to show that you're interested.
Ooh, ah.
Whoa. Don't smile like that. You come across like a serial killer.
Yeah. And don't tell him you're from Birmingham.
Oh, and don't touch her too soon.
Oh, Les, he's from Birmingham. And play footsie.
And don't do that with your top lip.
Try to blush a bit. Men love that.
Laugh at her jokes, even if she's not funny.
And when he picks up his wine glass, pick up your wine glass. Be like synchronicity.
And make sure you always have a plan B.
Squeeze your arms together. That will make your boobs look bigger.
Just be yourself, but be kind of interesting.
Maybe don't mention last week's abortion, though.
Go for it, even on the first date.
I don't know what made me, but I decided to meet up with Darren again, and he turned up to the pub with his big piercing blue eyes, and he brought a mate along. It's called Phil. Seemed like a nice bloke, you know, kind of quite mature, and had this good firm handshake, you know, and he had this like inner confidence, and he was similar to Darren, the same intensity, and I was trying to think where I'd seen him before, and that was it. He was called Super Phil 66, and I remember seeing him on Darren's wall, and apparently he had quite a reputation online with the ladies, and when you looked at him, you could tell that he knew what he wanted from life, and I respect that, you know. And you could tell he worked out, like went to the gym and looked after his body, and it got me thinking, maybe that's where he met Darren, you know. There were these kind of like gym buddies, and anyway, I hadn't been out in a while, and I just thought, why not kind of treat yourself? They're two nice blokes. What could go wrong? So before I knew it, I was in this place called Volcano. Seemed like a nice club, kind of cheap drinks, sticky floor, and a lot of Kylie music actually. And also, there wasn't that many women around, but I thought, fair enough, you know. So there we were, the three musketeers on a night out. Me, Phil, and Darren. In the morning, and I was on a high, we all were, but we just got chucked out of the club, and I was like, guys, come on, the night is young, let's carry on. But Phil, he suggested we could go back to his place because he had a few beers there, and I thought, like, how lovely is that? Like, I just met the bloke, and I don't know, that kind of trust. So we're back at his place, and it was proper lovely with like posh furnishings and dimmer switches, but I found it strange. I'd gone to meet Darren and then ended up being friends with Phil, but we had this connection, and he had life experiences, and I thought I could learn a lot from him, and he was confident, and he made me feel confident. He was like this casual role model who I suppose I enjoyed spending time with. So, the next thing I know, I'm waking up on Phil's sofa, and Phil's next to me with his laptop on his knees, asleep. And I don't really know what happened to Darren, actually. He must have cleared off. I remember looking at Phil's screen and asking him loads of questions.
So how many dates have you actually been on? Have you ever dated more than one woman at a time? When do you get a sense that things are working out? Does it pay to be honest? Have you ever tried this thing called cyber sex? Is it anything like really making love? Have you ever been in love?
Jeff. Another email. And all the way from Azerbaijan. I've printed it out. It's on the fridge. Jeff, if you were a weather, what weather would you be? Because I think I'd be like raining in the wind or falling damp, as my stepdad called it. It's basically rain that's too shy to really rain properly. You can hardly feel it, but you still get wet. What I'm trying to say, Jeff, is if you're too shy to meet in real life, we could meet via the World Wide Web. We could have dinner via the webcam. I could email you over my extra special shepherd's pie recipe. It'd be so romantic. Jeff, if you don't earn $120,000 a year, it's okay. If you're not 6'2", it's okay. Jeff, if you're married, it's sort of okay. You could just tell her you were playing badminton, and you could just cut and paste me into your Tuesday evenings, and we could just... wouldn't be hurting anyone. It's funny, isn't it, Jeff? There's so many out there, but there's really only one. Jeff. Jeff.
Hey.
Hi. Give me all your linens now. Hurry up.
The little orange girl. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, then you didn't open the box and copy the stuff to your inventory. Then you need to go to your recent again and take the orange box called Mother Goose and drag it onto the table again.
What? I don't get it.
No, you're not supposed to wear it. You're supposed to drag it onto the table.
Jeff, are you online?
Oh, and the next one I'm going to buy is a super duper quiet keyboard.
Yes, you need to. That way I won't know when you're typing to everyone else but me.
You drag it on the table, you don't drag it onto yourself. You drag it with the left click on the mouse and you drag it down on the table. And then it should say like a salt shaker sound.
Hey, what do you know about the song and the dance in your mind?
Hey.
Sorry, but I don't speak English.
Ciao, I'm Brigitta. I'm Polish, blonde, long legs. I'm the woman of your dreams.
No, Fred, no.
I see you dancing, but you never ever mark your words. Have you ever felt so lonely?
I have to go buy a new mouse today. My mouse is broken.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that new cordless headset on Friday.
Oh yeah?
I love it. I want that. I want it.
How much is that?
100.
I wish mine was cordless, but I only had $40 to spend, so.
She's got me dancing. She's got me dancing. There's so one step behind.
Lay in bed, top your
You are gay.
Are you interested?
That's
Wow, that's
funny.
hilarious.
Did you make that up yourself, or was that your friend back there?
Have I seen you before in chat roulette?
That was really funny.
Well done.
Yeah.
What did she say?
O2B12 again.
Yeah, I'm going to mute that.
Hi.
Yep.
How do you sit down? Is it right click?
Hello?
Hey. Age.
height, hair colour, eye colour, occupation. Are you single? Are you in a relationship? Are you married? Are you gay, bi, or bi-curious? Are you top? Are you bottom? Are you a twink? Are you a bear? Are you masculine? Are you straight acting? Are you looking for a date? Are you looking for love? You're looking for sex? Dick size? Are you cut? Are you uncut? Do you like music? Do you like house music? Can you travel? Can you accommodate? Pablo, Brazilian, hot, fantastic sex. He had a boyfriend. Dan, liar. Tommy, I love Tommy. Tall, dark, handsome. Had a dog called Paddy. He even cooked me Sunday roasts. No fucking idea where he went. Steve, twat. Liars. Empty words. Are we all just trying to recharge our lives? Does anyone give a shit? Will anyone ask me how I
Hi up there. Sorry, I just noticed that the music's stopped. Just pop it back on. It's going quite well. Brilliant. Thank you. Cheers.
La conosci questa? Vieni, parliamo. Dai. Dai, parliamo. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, senti il ritmo. 1, 2, 3. Destra, sinistra, destra, sinistra, destra. Sì, giusto. Italiano. Sì, esatto. Non come Robocop.
Robocop? Just go with Robocop. We're going to try something. Hello.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Fai in fretta.
TV. Silly dancing actually. Come on, just, it's all right. Come on. I can do a video.
Yeah, you just climb in. See there?
My friends
This is
actually
really
black me
good.
towards you.
If you could all just squeeze in as
Oh,
high
would
as you
anyone be
can.
my face photo?
That was really great.
Wow. I've only got 4
okay,
cameras.
so it's a date for next Sunday.
If you just look that way, I can get you Has anybody got a Samsung charger at all? It's gone, it's out of juice.
It's a tiny little telescope. It's, a nothing work.
I loved it.
Are we all looking for a special relationship? Special something? Yes. Are you sure? You know, it's a bit weird. It's what people seem to want.
Saying you want to be.
Love is to be loved.
Love is wanting to be loved. Love is touch. Touch is love. Love is reaching. Reaching love.